start now. I'm using my mic. Make sure that I hide this in. Inside it, I already copied the link and and like on the clip. So once I open WhatsApp, open, drop it inside and then drop it to people. So they're even strictly my screen. Okay? So I will edit now. Okay, guys, we're going to continue. So I greet us all to this wonderful session. Though Friday has always been somehow, right? You know, we find it difficult um, running the whole thing. Even my team, like almost everybody's complaining about today, this workspace, and some other stuff that has been happening from their own various places. So we're going to continue from where we stopped. Um, I think we're all on Google Classroom, right? And I gave assignment about file extension, right? Different file extension, right? Okay. So I gave assignment. The assignment is actually not something to be submitted, but it's something that you should go and then look through it. So we're going to continue from there. We have different file extensions we use in the Bakri. Are you with us? So we have different file extension we use in this field called graphic design. So today we're going to look at some, and then I will take you through how we can download some files, like a ready-to-use files, right? Um, for Photoshop, for Adobe Illustrator, some SVG files, like a lot, okay? We're going to look at them today, and then let's build on it today. At the end of the day, maybe we'll have one or two flyers. Then before we close out, we're going to still do some photo retouching, right? How we pop up images for our flyer design. So this is what we'll cover for today. Yeah. I don't know. The network is not somehow good, but we're going to manage and then uh, take out the session like that. I don't know. So quickly with me, that assignment is expected when you go through it, you should be able to know few things and I list them there. Now in Photoshop, just as you used to see from the icon here, every file or rather every program has its own file. If it is not its file, it cannot open, right? Then in Photoshop, we have a lot of different kind of files that when you work on a different program, it will allow you to modify changes on Photoshop. So today we are going to look at what is EPS, which is Encrypted Portable Services, right? And we are going to look at the PSD file, right, of which we know. And then we're going to look at AI file, which is Adobe Illustrator, right? We're going to look at these three files real quick today. Now, we also have other files that is expected by now, because I already posted it on the as an assignment. Cool. We have the PNG, which is, I think everybody knows, that is another way around photographers network graphic, right? And then we have the JPEG files, a lot. We have the SVGs, right? We have ICO file, and ICO file, ICO is a favicon kind of file that will help you to, in every website, that one is an ICO file. This YouTube you see, this GitHub icon you see is a favicon. It's not just an icon. Like the name of the file is ICO. That's what is used. Okay, whenever you want to project it will be visible because you're using ICO file. So we have different kind of files, and maybe paraventure your client will ask you, right? Maybe to export in a particular kind of file for his own usage. Now, those people that are inside Photoshop, but the exporting process, you understand, you have to know what kind of a file will I export to. Everything is there. I will not dive deep into the whole thing. I don't know. This network is not funny. Okay, the network is really not funny. Okay, let's manage like that. I pray the glitch is not continue. Okay, now I'm going to start with the first site. I believe, like most of us do know about this site called FreePic, right? We're going to download some EPS file, and then we're going to open it. EPS file, now let me explain very well. EPS file, these are the kind of files like that Adobe Illustrator open. That EPS will allow you to edit it. Like this is a complete work of someone. You understand? Someone did the work. You only need to download the file and then make some modification, right? From the whole thing. Now we're going to just look for, let me set a flyer design, right? Flyer design, and then hit on the search, like from FreePic. Now, if you remember, during our last class, who can remind me of our more like a database site, right? We discussed about one particular website that carries almost everything you need as a graphic designer. Who can remind me the name of this site? You are there on the online on Tuesday. Okay, okay. Who else are here? No, not Pinterest. Bakre, you also not online, but you know we did one-on-one class with you. You are not online too. Elijah, what's the name of the site? You're also not online. Everybody is not online. This is serious. But I think we are almost seven that day. How come possible? And none is here. So the name of the site is called Blue Vertigo, right? In that site, there is everything you need completely because they collect any other site you ever imagine if you are a visual artist, right? Maybe UI whatsoever, they collect the whole of the thing. So we're going to look at that real quick after this site. Now, this site, most often there are many raw files here, something that is editable, right? Something that you can modify. Now, if you look at them, we have a lot of flyer. I just searched from the distinct flyer design, right? And we have a lot of them here. Now, what you focus on is the what? The file type, right? Please, if you look at it, this very particular time, guy, the file type is very, very important over what you are downloading. Though they place some disclaimer that when you download such things, image is what not included, right? So now, if you look at it very carefully, like this reliable cleaning services and blah 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 blah, the file type is just randomly, like this whole stuff is randomly. But today we are going to focus not on only PSD file. I so much believe we have what or we do know about EPS what file, right? But so we're going to look at this guy and this guy today. Hope we're together. We're going to look at AI and what EPS. Now, and then this is the only reason, oh, sorry, this is the first reason. We have only two reasons why I asked us to download Adobe Illustrator, right? So these are the reasons. And please, can you help me control this stuff? Just when I'm explaining something, can you click on the file type again? Close all these. Uh-huh. Click on the file type, this one. Yeah, my record is ongoing, right? So now AI, click on AI. This one AI. Hmm. Uh-huh. So now we are going to sort AI files, right? Like AI is not artificial intelligence. AI is Adobe Illustrator, right? Please get it right, okay? So now all these ones you see here, nothing is not editable here with your Adobe Illustrator. You get it? Nothing is not editable. Any file you see here, except if they rasterize, you understand, some vectors. But if not, everything here is what is editable. And with our previous knowledge of mockup, right, 3D text, we learned that if you don't have the font used in this very particular kind of a thing, you can first of all check the name from your Photoshop or from any program you open such files and then download the font, you understand, reopen it, everything will just remain as it is here, right? So we're going to look at anything catchy. Can you scroll? Just scroll. Not just catchy, but something light to download. You can see they are all flyers, right? Okay, wait here. Now, in other sites, we have in everything now. The other day I'm explaining, we have premium and then, premium and then premium, right? Free to use as well. So this one, anything you look at, this crown symbol or something like that, it says you have to pay or become a premium user before you use it. So please, let's just look for a simple, can you just scroll? Can you scroll? So that we'll just look for a simple, are we disconnected? Yeah, we are disconnected. So we're going to download one. We're going to open it in Adobe Illustrator. And before, please, we're going to, I know the admin is not here, but I will try as much as possible to post it as assignment today. You're going to design a complete flyer, okay, from this very particular thing. I want you to make your modifications, download whatsoever that you find here. So I just want you to, like, for us to have a complete flyer, you understand, with you guys. So after we download the one, we're going to just do some few things. Just download anyone, please. Scroll up. If this one is free, just download this one. Okay, it's not free. Just look out for any. Okay, you can also sort out. You see this line six? We can sort it out here as well. And then, okay, just can you sort it out first? Just sort out one. Forget about. Uh, Click on it. Check the free. Click on OK. Okay, where is that? Yeah, just download this one. Yeah, thank God. 13 MB, right? I say thank God because the network is not too good today. I don't want any heavy stuff, right? Um, so you know a zip file, right? Always zip. They used to zip just how to use the preview image and then the file itself. So open it from here, from here, from the folder. So I'm going to just extract it here. Yeah, extract all, just extract all. Just hit on it. Just extract. Fine. So now with this open folder, we're going to now you see there are some files that are PSD, right? So I'm going to just click on this very particular one. Just click on the first one and just run it like the first one. The first one. Fine. Wait. Don't open. Okay, have you opened it? It's fine. It's fine. Before it opens, just come back. Like come back to the folder. I think you are there already, right? So now just click on it. Fine. Now, if you observe very carefully, we said we have EPS file, right? If you look at it, this is EPS file. It is having PSD icon because Photoshop can also open what? EPS file. But all of those EPS files, listen very careful, all of those EPS files you see, when you open it inside Photoshop, it becomes pixel. It pixelize itself, right? It becomes automatically pixel. So that's to say, any shape you see on that flyer, it's what turn into, except like things like text, you understand, and some other things. So please know the difference. But if we open this EPS file using what? Using Adobe Illustrator, everything will be returned. You get it? Everything. You can swap everything. You can carry something from Adobe Illustrator into what? Into Photoshop. It's all possible. Okay? So now, I don't know. Is this thing open? Is it open now? Let's check. This one also has layers. Here we are together. This very particular thing, it do have layers. I will not explain much about anything there. By tomorrow, we'll do logo design with this very particular thing. You get to see things we use there, right? Remember, I said if we are diving deep into all of those tools, it will take us time. But as we are practicing with some few examples, we'll get used to them little by little. Now, under this layer, the way this layer works in Adobe Illustrator, it's more like linking to each other. So you have to be opening it like it's a step by step something. In Photoshop, when we clip something inside, like it used to have like a father and a children, right? Like it will be under that very, or rather, if you group something. So same thing with this guy. Open this very particular one, the design by this very particular one. Just open it from here. And can you see we have a group? You see, get it? Now just come here to the object and open the object as well. You see, we also have a group. And then inside, open this very particular one again. uh So you see, we have another group. That's how the person lay it. Oh. Open it, keep opening it. I just want us to extract everything. Fine, fine. So now you can see we have this very particular thing, right, as a layer, and then we also have for this info. You understand? And then as this very particular thing. So leave the background locked, which is this one. Click on this business flyer. So like click on a text. Now can you see it's locked? Can you see it's locked? Everything is locked, right? That is how, maybe if you design, you did not lock it, it's fine. But this very particular thing, as you see these smart lines, right? Everything is locked. Anything text, you understand? It's just the text. Anything text is locked. And then it's very simple. You just by right click on it. Now, can you see on group? You will just ungroup the whole thing. Click on ungroup. Ungroup. Let me. Can you see ungroup? Click on it. Fine. So now, just click on an empty space and then select any text again. And click on the business as well. Ungroup it as well. Ungroup it. Click on the distance. Keep ungrouping it. No, you do not click on. Click on the business. We are disconnected. Oh. We are disconnected. We are disconnected. Can't see what you are doing. I don't know why this method. So let's proceed. Sorry for the distraction. I want to make sure that our online viewers are also connected. Okay. We are disconnected. The network. Fine. We will proceed. We are disconnected. So it's recorded. I think we'll share with them after the class we just upload. And then they will have this our live session as well. They will not be glitches of this screen like on their own site because they are recording direct. So now, did you see? like he has ungrouped a lot of things here, and then we are left with only this word, this theme section, right? Ungroup it again, ungroup it. uh Just click on an empty space, then come back, click on business. I have to believe that that's the end of the wahala, right? So now, business, the flyer, the template. Now, coming back to this guy again. Now you can see that the designer was able to arrange, lock, group, right? We come with on group, and at the end of the day, we have multiple layers here. And you see, we have so many layers here. So you can double click, change this first text, though it will give you a prompt, and just change the text, something like this, right? So I am just citing an example, right? Now the essence of this is when you have a fast work, right? You just want to maybe deliver something very quick, right? You just maybe don't want to waste time. And you can search through, you can buy the premium, because in the premium versions we have a lot of like good designs, right? When you buy the premium versions, you just download it, replace what you want to replace, right? To see the content of the person you are designing to, then save it and then forward it for the person. I hope we get it. It's like it's that easy than arranging everything. Yeah, something like what? Something like shortcut. So now coming back to this, just click on this very particular thing. I think with this very particular example, I'll stop for the text. Just click on the yellow. No, 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 no. Go to your move to up, yeah, selection to click on it. Are we connected? We're disconnected. Okay, click on it. Fine. Can you see it? It's already on group, right? This shape. Please, you can drag it. Just try and drag it. And can you see it? Can you see? It's already something draggable, right? Bring it back. Bring it back. Control Z, right? Now right click and ungroup it as well. Ungroup the two. Okay. Okay, it's not, there is nothing grouped here, right? Are you sure? Let's just ungroup it. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay. They use a clipping mask, right? The way we are using clipping mask. So just release it. Like they place something, you understand? Two of these objects inside of what? Inside of a sheet. So just right click and release the whole thing. Let it come out. No. Release clipping mask. This one. Now can you see? Can you see the whole thing? They put it inside what? A shape. So it will at times it will even like expand your this thing. Some tricks that people use, right? What people use, just expand your this thing. You just take your time to. They are somehow commanding them or like asking them like, okay, you have to have. They have standard. That's what Prefix do have standard. You can see, right? This okay. Let me tell you. Let me explain something. Prefix is a community, and then we have community of contribution.prefix.com, right? Now, if you enter that site, like you can do something like this and then sell it on Freepik. Here you can see they have premium version. So it's something sellable. Once you take your time, you design something like exceptional. They have rules though. You understand? If you can go through the rules, then abide by it strictly, they will accept your design. By then you just have an account. Just that they will take what ownership, you understand, of what you did. And then if it is premium, it's premium, right? If it is just a premium, something like that, is a premium. So that is why you see the person go extra by organizing everything so that it will meet what standard. And you see the problem of organizing everything. If it is inside our photo journal, before you realize what we even use now, you have to ask us, right? Because of the way we just do the whole thing, we blend, we rasterize, and then we clean some parts, a lot of whole stuff like that. But here, they have to, that is why their design is not even, you understand, it's just the way, it's more like a template, right? To use. So now, lastly, before I exit out of here, this is Adobe Illustrator file, right? And we're going to open EPS real quick. So now, this very particular yellow you see here, it can be changed. Please select the yellow, just the yellow, or rather right click from here, then Okay, just select the yellow. Just go out, select the yellow. Okay, come back to your gradient. See gradient to there. Click on it. Now, can you see the gradient used there? We have gradient. In in Illustrator, you can apply multiple gradient, right? In Photoshop, if you have one layer and you want to apply gradient, now for instance, you can apply here, apply there, right? That's how you can do. But in Photoshop, you have the linear line, we have racial, we have a lot of different ways of applying the whole thing. So if you double click here, you can change. We say it's a blending of two or more color, right? Just change your color from there, right? And then proceed with your design. And I believe we did color theory. You will not apply something related to this very particular thing, right? You know what to apply from there. So before you realize, you just edit every of the content and then boom, you now give the client as uh, soon as possible. We all know this with the knowledge of Photoshop. This is our full color, right? And this is the color in the background, right? Our background color and then the full color. And a lot of stuff. We know many things. If you remember in the earlier beginning of the class, I said once you scale your Photoshop, any other software will also become a baby for you, right? That you can use it as simple as that. You understand because it's just the same interface. You can see it from here. If you want to export something, just as you was been doing, where will you go to? You go to Fire, right? We know all of those stuff. It's just the same thing. It's the same designer that designed almost these 27 software that Adobe are using. So I think this is not. If you have question, you can throw for this very particular thing. If you don't have question, then go to the next EPS file. I don't know this method. Now look at the thing here. He's here, very close to us. I don't know. No, this one is like more like free to even cloud. Today cloud it is to affect this thing. I don't know. Okay, I hope we're there, right? So now, no question, no question. Okay, fine. Just exit, go out, and then open the ETS file for us inside Pluto, right? Just right click, open with, and then open it with Adobe Illustrator. Okay, you're not with us, right? If not internet, I prefer cable. The other time I came with my Ethernet RJ45 cable. Today I don't know how. I was even there with the cable. I don't know how I left it at home. Alright. Someone that trust cable when it comes to such things like that. Yeah. So now that we're together, we are going to open this EPS file. The second one, yeah. Right click and then just open it with open with open with Illustrator. Now, after when we observe this, we're going to still open it with Photoshop so that you see the differences of what we're saying, that the result came with. Check that site, Blue Vertigo. I don't know how, but I know we're going to drop all the links, right? I know we're going to drop all the links, but do not play with that site. Because after this whole class session, I'll be releasing a lot of resources. We have something called the brush type, right? We're going to see it real quick because Elijah will take us in photo retouch, right? We'll see how we can paint picture. We're all here, Sha, and we're going to do the whole thing. So we have a lot of different kind of brushes, and we'll explain their uses later. So now we are here again. Fine. So guys, look up. The other one is AI, right? Adobe Illustrator, the file type. This one is what? EPS. Look at it up there, right? EPS. The other one is AI, but EPS. So look at the magical thing. Open here again. Open from the layer. Open the layer again. Open from the layer again. Yeah, open. Just open there. Fine. Just stop there. Come and click any of this whole thing. Like just click any of the whole thing. Can you see? It's the same thing. I hope we get it. EPS just what? The same thing. And even when you come to this very particular shape, you can still change the gradient color. It's the same thing. So that's to say, okay, when we open Photoshop, we now learn that not all EPS file, right, is open with Photoshop. Like it will turn to, there are lots of elements that will rasterize. Even before you open them, there will be a dialog box asking you that, hey, do you know that this thing that you are trying to open, do you want to convert from certain things to rasterize them as an image? If you say yes, when you go ahead, it will turn everything you understand and then open your digital view or show you whatsoever that is. I hope we are getting it. But here in AI, anything vector, this thing is meant for anything vector design. And vectors, these are shapes with paths. You get me? Vectors are what? They are just shapes with paths. And if you remember what is shape, shape is what? Any drawing that has an endpoint, right? Starting and then endpoint. Once it conclude or like once it began drawing now, from here you continue drawing, right? And then you have an endpoint, right? A starting and endpoint. It's said to be called a shape. I don't know whether if we get it. Forget about the type of shape, whether rectangle, blah blah blah. Once it has a beginning and then it has an end, right? It has what? Like that's shape. And then literally any shape without a fill is called path. I hope we are not confusing. Like, okay, this from here to here now, let's assume that this is even a shape, right? But something has been placed inside. So it's not carrying a field color. Like this whole shape like that is not carrying a field color because something has what been placed inside, right? But these very particular edges, they are said to be called a path because it's the path that defines the shape. I don't know whether if we get what I'm trying to say. So this guy, anything Adobe Illustrator, that is why it's for like it's being used for logo design. You know, logo is icon, right? And if it is icon, it's all about shapes, right? It's all about designing of shapes and a lot of whole thing like that. We're going to look at this guy by tomorrow. So much believe which is called a shape builder. How you can draw, do some sketching and then make some shape from the whole thing, right? By tomorrow. So now we are going to continue. I think we now understand that EPS and AI is the same thing. I also believe that we understand that we can edit text, we can edit whatsoever inside of this thing and then have a quick work, right? So that's the essence of why we should know the differences of what file extension we have. SVG. You can open SVG with what? With AI, Adobe Illustrator, right? SVG file. Do you know SVG file? We don't know SVG file. Okay. Um, you will have to download SVG files. So. No problem. They are more like icons too, but it's also mainly used for like I don't know. Let's download EPS SVG file. Just one SVG file. You can download it from. Okay, open Blue Vertigo. Let's go look at where we can download SVG file. Just search internet. Just add another tab here. Blue Vertigo. So before we download the whole thing, it's also possible to edit what like an SVG file inside of what you're opening. So don't play with this site. Don't play with this site. You might forget so many sites, but once you log into here, you have everything you need. Don't play with this site. Even if I know tomorrow we are going to start AI, don't. I know you guys, your mind will blow something different. Like you just say, all this is we did. And yeah, is there you understand need for it? Then don't worry. You see these design resources? Click on it. You see site, and they design it in such a way that it's scrolling like in x-axis, right? X-axis like that. You're just going to scroll gradually and locate where SVG is. Just gradually. You see free photos, right? Anything you click here is free photos. See site. Just continue going. You see PNG files, transparent background. Can you see them there? But keep going. Our focus is just continue. These are videos. Forget about the from footage. Wait. We have vectors here. Now, I need SVG file. Um, sorry, look at it, VecTV. Click on VecTV, or even on Draw. They also have SVG. But just click on VecTV. Just want to get one. Uh-huh. Can you click on that thing called vector? Click on it. See SVG. Just can you type anything? Just type anything on the search bar. Flat. Okay. Okay. It's okay. I think flyer. I know. It will no. You have SVG flyer like you click on something different. Have you? Click on it. Uh-huh. From your from this vector. You just calm down. This is one. Wait. You should be an object. You get it? Or something like that. I don't want heavy stuff. Okay. I'm not a pro member here, sorry. You see I select SVG, right? Think you can see my screen. Okay, I think once is I don't know. Error can be funny. Can you click again on the thing? Yes. Open it. Okay. Up there. Wait. You see, it's automatically a what? Web, like it's already a web file, right? If you observe very carefully, this one is trying to tell you that it can be opened with what? With a browser, right? So same thing, just from our this thing, you can just please hover on it, click on this folder, please, so that we'll open it with what we want to open it. You can see it from here, right? Right click, open with our AI. Fine, open with it. You would think say it's also an icon, right? Or rather, you just see it as what? The following items will not be imported profiles. Just continue, progress. Fine. Can you zoom out just by using our keys? Just zoom out a little bit. Fine, fine. Click. No, wait, click. Wait. Open this guy. Now, wait. Click this one. Click this one. This one. This. Okay, sorry. This very particular. This is. Is it different? Did you understand what we are saying? So that is what we are saying. Now, it's raw. That's what we are trying to say. It's raw. It's like you. It's you that designed the whole thing. It's completely raw. You can change the color from here. You can distort it from here. You understand? You can redesign the whole thing. Why? Is because it's what? SVG file. I hope we get it. So same thing, this can be translated into code, this very particular file. I can also have another different program. If I open my SVG, you just see it's just numbers. You understand? They're just completely numbers. But when you form and run, you have what this very particular thing. I hope we get it. So maybe in your advanced knowledge, and let's say you are working with a web designer, sorry, web developer, and then let's say you are the designer, you design some UI, and the person asks you of what SVG file. You may export it like this, but if you convert it, it's just in numbers like that. And then the extension. So when the thing run, when that person run, you will just have a result of what? This very particular thing. I hope we get the whole thing. No, it's a little bit advanced. But what we are trying to say here is that when you see SVG file and you open it, we are going to test it. May you open this one with Photoshop. Just open it with Photoshop. You won't achieve this. You just see it as an icon. You understand? It will be a picture, a rasterized image like that. You cannot work on it. You cannot change each of the shape color, right? Or what have you. So this is what we are saying in essence. I hope we understand real clear the file extension, what they do, you understand, and how they operate. You know we have JPEG, right? Everybody knows JPEG file, right? So we now know about PNG. I think since for some days back we all know about PNG. Now we know SVG, right? We also see Adobe Illustrator. There are as many as they are. Toward the ending, we'll come and discuss TIFF file, right? For printing and some other stuff. Toward ending, we'll come and discuss that. Any question? No question, right? So open this guy now with Photoshop. The same guy, the same something we download from. Choose another file and another app. Pop up. Choose this guy. You see, it's not even there as an option, right? But let's try and force it so that you see the differences. It's gonna open itself as what? As a PNG image. That's what it will open itself uh, uh, as as it. Wait. You see what I'm saying? You see, before we open, look at it. We have a pop-up this thing, right? It's trying to tell you, hey, this is the format. And what is it trying to do? We know rasterize, right? We want to convert it into pixels because it doesn't have the ability to understand what has been used in AI, Adobe Illustrator, right? To run it in what? In the real time here. So if we don't have question, anything file type, file extension, application we use to run with it. If you don't have any question, I think we'll close it down now and then focus on some other things. Is there any question? Can you run it? Just run it. Open it. It's rasterized before it opens. Convert everything there, that 14 direct, and then gives you as just like you have opened an image. So please, I later realized something. You know, 20 not long ago. I'm talking about Adobe Photoshop 2026. So please, it's giving you headache. I downloaded 24, and then it's the same process. You have to patch it up, you understand, and then do some certain this thing before you work it out. So if your own is giving you a headache, please just remove it, because I later realized that it is in need of higher graphic card. Very, very important announcement, because just as you see, I was able to select some few things, right? And if you remember during our online class, like this will give me some difficulties whenever I want to select like an object from something like this. I'm planning some tricks with this picture. I don't know, this thing is taking time. I don't know. Fine, I think we'll just plan the other session. Now, the other session is this. Elijah will be the one to take you, but I am here, right? Like, we're going to run the whole thing together. Now, the essence is this. Remember, I said everything we do in this class is to make sure that we insert the right knowledge for you, right? You adapt from there and then you use it. Even if I would like, Bakre, listen very carefully. Oh. Even if today I'll hold your hands like that, we do like 10 picture edits with you. You get it? If you not improve now, understand all the process yourself, you keep repeating what? You keep repeating mistake and then not achieve a better result. So please pay attention to the steps. After you pay attention to the steps, if there is question, you can stop me along the way. Ask us, then we progress from there, right? We're going to see how we can add some high-end skin, because if you look at it, Lagos people, yeah, I have to set the example with them. Most of their banner, especially politicians or like some of them, they used to have high-end skin, right, on their face. You see that the texture, the face is just, you understand, so pop up and strong, not because of anything. At first, they have a good pixel shoot picture. Secondly, they use that high-end skin. They remove some spots, some dirty, you understand, rashes on the face, and then we we go through it. So we're going to focus on that as well. Please, you can plan your note. Maybe the picture you will use. If you use that red one, fine. If you not use that red one, just copy it, I think, to this system and then use it. This is our system of the system we use for presentation. After that, we are going to do one flyer design. It's another epic design, and we'll give out assignments, right? Yeah. Who watched the recent video we released on YouTube channel? It's just for public. Yeah, public. Yeah, church is like, you have watched it. Have you practiced it? Yeah. So please, to our online viewers and to you that are here, I will share the resources. The resources is around less than 200 MB, around 100 and something. The picture, everything I use. So that one about blending multiple pictures. So I think I used almost 6 images to blend the background, right? For that very particular, just for you to understand how the trick is and how you go about. I think, can you project the can you project the design? I think it's on desktop. I don't even know. This thing is annoying me serious. I think it's this one, right? Or is it the thumbnail? I don't know. Can you see this one? So it's just like we have almost 6 backgrounds or more than that. This very thing you see like so once you go and sit down, you just have to understand what do we achieve here, what do we apply here. Even this one